one thing I can say, yeah, music doesn't pay for a very long time.
It's a
Like
journey.
people that aren't in the creative industry think all music artists have money and they live in life. I'm telling you, 90% of artists are broke as hell.
Beyonce changing her sound to country.
You know what? It's her roots. And I feel like that's the thing. Like, it's actually her roots. And we originated country music. People forget that. Like, we originated country music. So
even K. Michelle started to do country.
I noticed that as well.
She's gonna struggle. Let me at least struggle. Chasing what I want.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
No, I agree.
like,
Like
if I'm gonna struggle, at least let me struggle doing what I love. So.
Are these bots?
What do you mean?
No, that's what I'm thinking.
Are these bots or are these like real people with actual
No.
profile pictures and
Real.
following?
This looks like real. This is 1 year ago.
Is it an Aloni, Fred? Aloni?
Yeah. No, not her thing.
Her friends are wild though. I do enjoy reading them.
I
love reading them.
I'm always tuning.
That's a whole
100%.
get your snacks ready.
Yeah,
You truly do. I'm about to unravel.
That girl on TikTok that has the apples and the peanuts, and she's like, guys, here's the tea. She's like an American
so
girl,
down.
and she's in her bed.
No.
Every time I watch her snaps, like her TikTok, she's giving us gist like what's going on social media. But
I'm
it's
here
so
for it.
juicy.
I'm here for it too, man.
I'll tune in all the time.
Everyone pretends they don't like a little gist. Or
We all love a bit of buzz.
It's just being a girl.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, prepare for the tea, literally.
I'm gonna read one more.
All right, go on.
That one was wild.
Yeah, that one is a police case.
Not. Oh no. Sorry.
Read it. I'm a troublemaker. Read it.
Oh, this one is long. Okay. I'm a librarian. People always want to help printing things from their phone.
Oh.
I can't tell you how many times people have handed me their phone only to have their web browser open to full on porn. I don't know why I'm laughing.
Shameless.
People are shameless.
That's embarrassing.
People are absolutely
That is
shameless. That's
so
crazy.
embarrassing.
That's crazy.
Mm-mm.
Do you feel like you lot's phones are safe?
I feel like
Yeah, I feel like my
not
phone
much
is
that keep
safe.
going on my
What?
phone.
Nothing's gonna be wild.
What about you?
My phone is safe.
Are you sure?
My
That
eyes
wasn't-
only.
That was
on
really
Snapchat.
good. Yeah.
Okay,
My
if
eyes
you
only
get
on
to my eyes
Snapchat,
only,
it's
that's
not
a bit
safe.
questionable.
It's a
Yeah.
bit questionable.
Yeah, but apart from that, I feel like my phone is safe.
Yeah, and even if I have like a private, even if I want to do something secret, it will be on my private browser, and I make sure that I'm not on that.
Yeah.
exactly.
Giving your phone to somebody and your full browser's
Yeah.
open.
But are
Slop
you
Way
guys, like,
crazy.
at least a little bit paranoid when you use your private browser that maybe they can actually track your history? Like people actually know
Probably
what's on
can.
your phone.
They probably can.
I don't think it's
I
that
don't even delete
incognito.
stuff. I
Yeah,
have
I
like
don't think-
so many tabs open.
I always delete my history after a certain time.
Yeah,
I don't know
same.
why. It's just something I do. Yeah.
I'm just
doing
saying.
that.
But they say nothing's ever deleted off the internet. It's always there.
This is what I'm saying.
They say it's always
No,
there.
things you put on the internet or
No, even if you delete it, it's always
Yeah,
there.
your browsing history. I don't think it's actually
Yeah.
forever gone.
It's never
that's
gone.
fine. I don't mind everybody. I feel like when random people know my shit, I don't care. But I feel like when it's like,
I don't want random
Somebody-
people knowing anything.
But you
I think
don't
my
know
close
them.
friends fine, but I don't want random people knowing what I've got going on in like my private life.
Yeah.
That's too wild. That's just too.
okay, it depends on how wild it is.
It depends how wild it is. But yeah, if it's my nude, why does the
World needs
the
to know.
public need to know
Yeah.
about my nudes? Have you guys ever experienced something?
Like that.
Yeah, like
Nah.
someone has gone through your phone and found something wild, or you've gone through someone else's phone and found something wild.
I've gone through someone's phone and found something wild, but not like news. Just like you're not the man I thought you were. Like you're
Right.
not.
Oh, okay,
You're not
yeah.
like you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What made you go fishing? Did you have a something in your gut? That was like,
Yeah,
need to
I can't
check?
lie. He was sleeping next to me. I just took one look at him and I said, "I'm going through his phone."
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you just have this
I'll do it
feeling.
again.
Yeah. Oh,
Would you?
With
You said this
do it
before.
again.
Actually.
with chess, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I wouldn't encourage it, but just be ready to like for what you're gonna see. You
Yeah.
have to be ready for it
Yeah.
to deal with it.
Did you question him on what you saw?
I woke him up at his sleep.
Right.
What time?
It was like 1 a.m. I'm
Yeah.
hello, like explain this.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Fairs,
And he
fairs,
had
yeah.
sleep
know.
in his head. Yeah, we know. But yeah,
You know, sometimes it calls. I don't encourage it. Don't condone
I don't
it.
encourage it.
But
encourage
sometimes
it
the
either.
situation calls for it.
It
Like,
does.
you need to answer.
And you get the
call,
truth that
what
way
she's
as well.
speaking.
You get the
Yeah,
truth.
that's true. That's very true. When you get them on the
Yeah.
spot,
Yeah.
you get the truth
Oh,
that way.
Get the
yeah.
truth.
You love it.
I love it. Look, mine was they literally went into the shower, went through their phone. I was like, okay, cool. And they literally heard me shouting on the phone to my sister. So when they came out the shower, I was like, who's this? Who's so and so? How do you know them? What happened to it? Nah,
Yeah.
I'm not playing no game.
I'm not a snooper, you know. I feel like
No, but it's a good way to not to be like that.
yeah, I feel like the only reason I want to look is I know there's something going on.
This is
so then I will find like what you don't want to know, you wouldn't find, sort of thing. I feel like that's what I would buy. But yeah, what about you, Shay?
No, I don't. I'll definitely snoop, but I feel like with me, I like to know every single angle of the situation. So I'll do my investigation so that anything you say to me, I've done my research. You can't really. Thing is, I don't really like to address people. I'll let you do what you're doing, and you just see me disappear, and you're wondering what I go on. Oh, that's it. That's how I am.
I feel like Shay wouldn't have that conversation.
I won't have that. I won't.
It's so awkward. Why am I having
good?
And you will come.
But once I'm heated, it's
100%. Yeah, we see each other. 100%.
I feel like, why am I having this conversation with you? I feel like it should be something that you should have been able to tell me for me to come and search for it. It's not okay. You're not okay.
Yeah. You're not okay. And we're gonna address it today. Do you know what I mean?
But
crazy, anyway, welcome back to the Girls Collective podcast. If you're new here, welcome. I'm sure you can tell we have an unfamiliar voice on the pod. We are joined by Mide, our guest.
Yeah.
Please introduce yourself. Tell us who you are.
Hello, I am an R&B artist from East London. Stand up. I've been doing music since like 2018. Dropped my first song. Then I had like a long break, like a 4-year break, just because of honestly, like when I look back, I'm like, oh my gosh, you know what it was? It was self-doubt, man, and just like anxiety and just not feeling good enough. And you know how we're talking out there about just not being consistent. So like I came back 2023 with a bang. I dropped 2 songs. And I'm so proud of them. Now I'm working on my EP that's going to drop by the grace of God before the end of this year. So I'm just like on a go right now.
On a roll now.
Yeah. So just showing my face more, popping out more.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I actually shot my shot with you guys.
I
shot my shot.
I shot my shot. Yeah, she's on the roll.
100%. Because one of you, anyway, who controls it? Is it you that controls it?
Yeah.
Because you liked one of my TikToks. So it was basically a TikTok where I'm talking about like how being with your homegirls.
Yes,
I remember. It
Yeah.
actually did quite well on TikTok. Like I feel like women could relate to it, but basically I was talking about how meeting up with your friends, it just feels like it's just so energy boosting. Like, you know, meeting up with your homegirls, especially when you haven't seen them in a while. Having like
like honestly,
you can have the shittiest week.
The mom and then everything is okay.
Yeah. When it's time for us to go home, I'm looking at everyone like,
yes. So you actually have to go home.
I don't want it.
Yeah. For real.
So yeah, you liked a video. Then I went on your page. I was thinking, wait, this is a podcast and it's 3 girls. Let me message them.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
Are you looking for any guests? And then you went from there.
Of course. And here we are.
Yeah,
great.
We are. So yeah.
Okay, that's perfect.
Emma,
it's too near me. That's why I'm so sorry.
Move it back though.
But yes. So how are we? We usually do this thing where we like rate our week, but it's only Tuesday.
Yeah.
So like, how's life been recently? How's your mental health been? Like out of 10, would you rate your mental health? Rate your week? Like what you've been going on? What's been going on with you?
I would say this week has been from if we're doing like last Tuesday to this Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's probably like a 9, you know.
Your week or your mental health?
Like together, everything.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's the highest out of all of us have ever said.
I've never said 9.
I love that for
it's
you.
It's probably the highest this year.
Oh,
okay, that's
good.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, it's been a good week. Like, you know, when you just feel like, okay, things are aligning. Like, I understand what I'm doing, where I'm going. Like, God is just making a lot of things clear for me.
Love that. Yeah.
So that's why it's been 9. And I've met amazing people as well. Like, I went to Victoria Park. It's one of my favorite parks.
Yeah.
Have you been to Victoria Park?
Yeah.
Beautiful park. Yeah, I just go there sometimes. Sometimes I even write. Like I'll have my headphones on, just like walking. And it's just such a beautiful park. And then I met other creatives there. I met a songwriter. So we're going to link up. And this was just on Saturday. So like, it's
You're
been
a real networker.
One thing about me, I'm good network. Like you have to though.
Yeah.
You have
to. You need to sprinkle into that.
Do you know what?
You need to sprinkle
your energy, like just everywhere you go. So, but as long as it's organic though, I'm big on like it has to be organic. But yeah, so yeah, my week has been 9.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. That's the highest.
Yeah.
We never have said 9 before.
Yeah, we've never said 9 before. I think maybe 7, maybe 8 is the highest we've said or something. Yeah. But what about you girls, Shay?
I'll give it a 7. I feel like my week's been good. I feel like I'm going to talk about last week because it's only Tuesday.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I feel like I was tired last week. Like the weekend,
I think it's the sun as
tired me out. But I feel like it's a 7. I feel like it's been good. I've just been working. Obviously, I'm still doing gym, like I said in the previous episode. So yeah, I feel like it's a 7. I feel like it's good. Like I feel like the only bad thing was I was just tired.
Yeah.
Like the weekend finished me. I was tired.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been good. What about you?
No, I agree, to be honest. It's actually been a good week. Finally got back into the gym last week. So of course that, like, you know, increases my mental health and everything. Yeah, same my shade, just been busy. This was a very busy weekend. I have not rested at all. So I'll say it's just been sleep. So I'll say maybe an 8 actually. It's been a good week. I've been out with my friends and everything, having a great time. I know, last
That is
episode-
high.
Last time was like 4, last episode like a 5.
She's on 1 tip and she's on a 4.
So yeah, we're
Screaming.
okay, the week is going strong at the moment. But yeah, and you, Emma?
I would give my week a 6.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like I had a long week last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a very. I think it's the weather. I
Mm-hmm.
was just very sleepy, very tired.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I was just very emotional. I was up and down last week. I feel like I had a really
It's an emotional week.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
The weekend was great. Very busy weekend.
Yeah.
Very, very busy weekend.
It was a
That's
busy
very-
weekend.
What did you get? Were you together?
No.
Okay.
On
Sunday.
We were
we were together
yeah.
on the
on
weekend.
Saturday. Yeah, we
we were.
had a picnic on Saturday.
was.
Yeah, had a
I was
had a picnic
tired.
on Saturday, Hyde Park, and then the girls went to games out on Sunday. I was like,
Sunday,
oh, yes,
yeah.
on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, I must have
Busy.
been tired, boy. Because
So,
I think
yeah.
I was working and going out. So I was
Those
just
days are so difficult.
I was just tired.
I can't do that
Obviously, the
either.
work-life balance we speak of, though.
I thought, is
So-
it just me? Yeah, that when I know I've got somewhere to be in the evening, I can't do nothing that day.
Yeah,
Same.
that's the issue.
Oh, I
have to relax.
same. I have to cancel.
Oh,
plans.
I don't wanna do
honestly,
nothing.
I have to relax.
I get overwhelmed. Yeah.
yeah.
What about you, Emma? Because you're looking like a bit like
No, because I pack everything in one day.
Yeah. She,
You're one of-
that-
she-
yeah,
that's what
she
she
does.
does.
That's the reason why.
that's
Yeah.
chaotic for me.
No, it is chaotic for me. But I pack. I don't know. I feel like I just have a chaotic life. I don't
We
even
all
feel like
do,
I'm
trust me.
always like on
We
the
all do.
go.
Yeah.
And the days, like one day that you will not get me out is a Monday. You would not get me out of my house on a Monday because Mondays are just me alone in that house
Yeah.
against the
Yeah.
house. But yeah, I think I can tackle everything in one day.
And we keep telling you
Time and
no.
time again.
But I
You
can.
cannot.
Yeah,
Because what do you want me to do? Cancel one another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Cancel
overlap your
on
plans.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Don't
so you're on
overlap.
time.
Like on Sunday, I did 3 things. in
And then
one
you
day.
overlapped on timing. Yeah.
I did 3 things. On Saturday, I went work and then it's just, I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm actually I'm trying to be present for everything. I
Yeah.
think that's what I keep
Yeah.
thinking. In my head, I'm like, I have
You've
to be
gotta do
present.
everything.
Yeah.
I have to, at least, I have
No,
to
I
be
hear
present
it.
for everything. Yeah, I feel like every time we're going out, I'm always on a go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm never at home before I go out. Unless it's
Now, if I'm going out in the evening, I love to be home. Like I just want to be at home, chill, and then I know that I'm going out later. I don't like to run up and down. I hate it.
I hate
can't.
too.
I hate it because then I
Unless you
get
just don't have a
tired.
choice, then it's different.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have a choice. I have to. I don't.
It sounds like you pack up your calendar though. Like you try. It sounds like
things
But hear this here. Let me tell you, hear this. Let's say if we have like the other day when we were supposed to, where did we go that we couldn't pick a date? The brunch.
Right.
Yeah,
What brunch was it, by the way?
We went to the bottomless brunch.
Ma Petite.
Oh, okay.
Shoreditch. Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't pick a date.
Yeah.
And it's like somebody had to drop one of their days. And I was like, cool, I will drop
Mm-hmm.
my day and then we can do, I will fit it into my day. So I managed to still fit into the day. Everything happened, no?
It happened.
Exactly.
But she was
I
late.
was still,
She was late.
I was
She's
still
late.
present.
She was late.
But she came. I quite like. She came. She came.
I was
I'm
still
late,
present.
but yeah, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Can we talk about networking a little bit? Because you touched on it. How do you go about networking?
You know what? I go about networking. I feel like. Are you guys? Do you believe like in God?
Yeah.
So I feel like
yeah.
I try to be quite spirit led. Like it has to be something that I feel God is like leading me to, like a person or a situation. So I don't like go to events and like, hi, I'm Mide Janelle, I'm an artist. Like it's just it's just that's not it has to be natural. So it's like, so for example, there's an artist recently, I just slid in their DMs and I was like, I think you're hard, by the way, and I think we should work.
Wow.
And I feel like because obviously I'm still like on the grind. Some people might think, right, well, she's got big balls, you know, but it's like I know I'm talented. Like,
Yeah.
and I know-
You have to believe in
you
yourself.
have to know.
Yeah.
You have to know,
Believe
and you have to
yourself.
know you've got something different to offer the scene as
Yeah.
well. So it's like, so yeah, we've been building a rapport, and we're God willing going to get in the studio soon. So it's like, and they're quite a big artist.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, for me, it's not networking maybe the traditional way. It's just based off like how you feel.
Yeah.
Like I want to talk
Yeah.
to that person, so I'm going to talk to them. Like it's like I can see a pretty girl on the street and be like, you're so pretty, your outfit's nice. It's just I'm gonna speak if I want to speak. So it's not really networking. I liked you guys' rap. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
How
So
do you kind of like go against the grain? Because a lot of people in London have that mentality of it's
not waiting
it's
to that.
beggish.
And you spoke about that in one of your episodes.
Yeah.
Recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I really related to that because it's like, but I just think, why do you care what people think? Like, okay, you might think
Legit. Yeah.
Like, I know I'm not a big. I know I'm that girl. You're gonna think I'm that girl. Like when you get to know me, you're gonna like me. So it's like I'm not. If you know you're not a big, who cares?
Yeah.
It's a comment that
agree.
one of our friends made today in the group chat, because we're actually talking about that in the GC today.
yeah.
And she was saying how whenever she's talking to people randomly, that you could just tell in their face that they think, why are you talking to me?
Yeah.
That was actually a good comment, because more time when you're talking to people randomly, they're looking at you like...
Do you know what? I feel like some people are shocked though. Like they can
That
be
you come up
shocked.
to them. Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, because we're London, we're just so on the go. Like no one wants to take a second. Sometimes people are even just shocked that you might be someone that actually is different. So I think sometimes it could be that, but it could also be standoffishness. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't had that though, where someone's looking at me like, because I feel like you have to pre the situation. You have to
shit energy.
You have to.
That's what it is.
Yeah. But I want all my women too, like, because we are the shit.
Yeah, we are.
We need to be reminded.
Yeah,
100%.
100%. Because a lot of the times when I've gone out my way to speak to people, they always say to me, "Oh, you're actually like really friendly." I'm like, "Yeah." Like I know my face comes off a bit of like,
to eat them.
Yeah, exactly. But every time I speak to
that?
people, they say, "Oh, well, you're like you're proper." I was like, "Yeah, like I'm not gonna eat."
Do you think it's a black girl thing where people just think we're just
It's a
like,
Muslim bitch face or something? Like, I don't know.
It's definitely a London
I
thing.
would say I'm friendly, but I guess I don't know how people are perceiving me.
So how do people want to be... What's friendly? Like, what shows that you're friendly?
isn't it?
I guess if people can just smile at
smile on your
Because
face,
why are you
yeah.
smiling for some people?
Why are you walking around just
Wait,
smiling?
I'll ever say, "Why you walk around like that?"
Because why do you want to walk around? Life is not that exciting, you know?
No, for real.
I don't
No,
know
that's
what
too
they
real,
expect
though.
from you. Yeah. I don't know what they
Do you
expect.
think it's about just looking approachable? But then what is that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's approachable. Yeah.
I've told you lot already, it needs to be studied.
Yeah.
That whole thing just needs to be studied.
I think it's more of a London thing because when you go outside of the UK, people are more friendlier.
So friendly.
When we come to the UK, we're not friendly. Like even working in retail, if you go to another country, they're all nice, they're lovely.
Yeah.
Come to the UK, we're not even saying good morning because we're tired.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it's real. No good morning. It's so real.
so it's just like I feel like it's definitely a UK thing, but the begging thing, I feel like that's what stops people from actually going and saying hello.
Yeah.
But
just-
networking is so
just do
important.
it, honestly.
You never know who you could meet.
100%.
Yeah, especially in the creative industry that we're all in.
Yeah.
We have to network.
You actually have to.
It was actually one of the cards that we brought up. The question was, can you succeed as an introvert or extrovert?
Oh, that's such a good question.
Would you say you're naturally like, which one do you fall into?
I feel like it depends on. I feel like I'm a hybrid.
yeah.
Like I can be very introverted, but I can be extroverted. But
Yeah.
I think when it comes to just being a musician, I think my personality, like Mide Janelle, she's quite an extroverted person. So I feel like that's who I am deep down.
Yeah.
But sometimes if I feel like that situation's not really safe to be myself,
Okay.
then I could be a bit introverted. I feel like you just have to. I'm very big on reading the room.
yeah.
Like if I feel like
Shame
your
off that one.
vibe,
Read
yeah,
that one.
you have to
Read the room.
I feel like it's a London thing. Like you being able to read the room, like just
No,
see
some
what's
people
going
can't
on.
read the room. Some people don't
No,
know
that's
to
true.
like.
They just don't
know,
have social skills.
skills.
Like
Like
Awareness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always an advocate for read the room. Know the time and the place to do certain things.
Yeah.
You know.
Agreed.
Yeah.
No, agreed massively.
Would you guys say you're more introverted, extroverted?
I'll say I fall in between. I say I'm an ambivert.
Same.
It depends on
Yeah.
the mood, the company, and the space that I'm in. Yeah. Literally, yeah. But yeah.
What was I gonna say? So yes, you said you're from East London.
Yeah.
But also, what is your background? Where are you from?
I'm Nigerian.
You're Nigerian. Okay, so I wanted to ask you, like, growing up, has music always been your thing, or has writing first, or was it music? Which one was first?
You know what? Music has always been my thing because when I was like 5, 6, me and my cousin, we used to just write songs, like just write songs, and we didn't even know what we were writing them for. Just writing, like just writing songs. So I've always loved music, but I didn't know if I didn't think about being an artist
Oh, okay.
until I started watching like Cheetah Girls. Like I rewatched it with my friend yesterday, and I was like, "This is actually the movie that made me want to be an artist."
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
it's crazy. Like so,
Cheetah Girls, I remember that, man.
such a
Crazy.
such a culture reset.
Yeah, honestly, it is, you know.
I love.
Honestly, so yeah, music has always been something I've wanted to do. I've got a few creatives in my family as well. Like one of my cousins, he's an actor. He was
Okay,
actually
yeah.
in Top Boy.
Ooh,
Well, yeah.
nice.
So the one that, like, you know, the one when they started, when the third season, when they came to Netflix.
Oh, okay,
So,
yeah.
yeah. So basically, yeah, big up my cousin, love him so much. He helped me like just sharpen my voice because he's a really good singer as well. So yeah, I've just always had a music background, but my parents weren't hearing that. Like
Yeah, I know.
Cool.
Yeah.
It takes them a while to see the vision.
Until
Yeah.
money comes.
That's when
It's
you see
only
the
until
vision.
that's only when they see the vision. So, my dad, he's like a lawyer.
Yeah.
So he wanted me to go and do law. So I studied criminology at uni. But I really wanted to do music after college. But he forced me to go to uni.
Yeah.
So I went to uni. I did enjoy criminology because I've always wanted to work with youth and like troubled youth, because like my childhood was a bit rough. So I've kind of always wanted to work with youth in that regard, just kind of showing them like how I've learned to grow. So yeah, my childhood was, I had an interesting childhood. Music was a thing I loved, but I didn't know I didn't necessarily grow up wanting to be an artist until like maybe like after uni I really started to think about it. I thought, do I really want to do a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life?
And it's telling me about it, Moy. That's such a serious question.
So real.
It's something I'm thinking about
Every day.
Every day.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only until one of my homegirls was like to me, Mide, you can actually sing. Like, why are you not doing nothing with it?
Yeah.
I just said, yeah. Like, you know, you're just like,
Yeah.
you're actually right.
Yeah.
Then I started to really think about it. So then I still worked full time, because one thing I can say, yeah, music doesn't pay for a very long time.
It's a
Like
journey.
people that aren't in the creative industry think all music artists have money and they're living life. I'm telling you, 90% of artists are broke as hell. Like broke, having to work 1, 2, 3 jobs, you know, and even the ones that you think are rich are in shit label deals. You know, there's just a lot going on. So it's like, you just never know anyone's situation. So it's just face your front and just hustle and do the right thing to get to where you want to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been difficult, but I'm at it now. So I left my full-time job because I was like, if I stay at a full-time job, I'm going to be comfortable. So I now work part-time in a school with youth, which is crazy because it's like my degree has come through full circle, because it's like I'm mentoring youth, but I'm also doing my music. But it works with like my lifestyle now, where it's like I only work 2 days in a week now. So even though I took a big pay cut, but it's paying off because I'm just going after my dreams now. It's like I've got my degree in criminology and I enjoyed it, but I have to do what my heart.
My
heart's telling me to do.
Yeah,
That's my story. Yeah. So yeah,
100% agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Thank
that.
you.
I love that.
Yeah.
So you said you want to do criminology, that is battling between being an artist and criminology and everything. Is that what kind of you took that 4-year break? Or was that,
I was working. Yeah. So in that 4 years that I wasn't doing music, I was working, but I was so unhappy and so depressed. So I was going on holidays with my friends, like we were looking like we were living the life, but I was deep down so depressed because I wasn't doing music. I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. So I was even driving. I had like material things, but deep down I was depressed as hell because I just wasn't happy. I wasn't fulfilled. So after I lost one job and then financially just started struggling, I was just like, you know what, if I'm gonna struggle, let me at least struggle chasing what I want to do. Do you know what I mean? Like,
no, I agree.
Like
like
if I'm gonna struggle, at least let me struggle doing what I love. So yeah, just a lot happened in those 4 years, but I'm so happy for that experience because it made me realize the route I was going down. Let me get a job, let me, you know, like find the guy, we get married, buy a house and all of these things. Like that's not
the dream.
It's a lot, you know. I don't know who the hell made all of this up.
I want to get married at 25. Who?
No, we
I'm
can
still
dream.
figuring out who I am.
Guys, I'm 28 now.
What I do with my career.
No, that's it. Like a guy's gonna have to come.
What I was
fit.
thinking.
Yeah,
Into your life,
100%. So yeah, a lot happened in those 4 years, but we're here.
Yeah,
Good. That's good. At least you're here and you're doing it, which is the most important thing.
Yeah,
like you're doing it.
Yeah.
You mentioned. Well, actually, didn't mention. Has it always been R&B?
Yeah. It's always been
Okay.
R&B. But I would say though, my R&B is a bit. Someone asked me like, what would I say my sound is, and I would say my R&B is a bit gritty, but it's like it's R&B. It's like because of like where I come from. I kind of like I grew up in kind of like just a rough environment.
Right.
Like a very rough environment. Like just always fighting and stuff like that, and not really being able to deal with my anger as a teenager. And I feel like being a black girl with anger issues is not really spoken about much because with the guys, you know, black boys, you know, they've just got this stereotype. But I feel like my schools and just like social workers and stuff, they didn't really know how to deal with a black girl being just so. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like I kind of had an identity crisis a bit because it's like I didn't really understand like why I was like this. But then as I got older, it's just understanding a lot of what I was going through as a youth. So like I've been in foster care as a youth. My mum's had like mental health issues since I was like young. So she's good. She's better now. But it's like, so there's just things that was going on when I was younger that was the catalyst for why I was acting the way I was acting. But I didn't understand it at the time.
Yeah.
So even as an adult now, I look back at who I was and I'm like, I feel like I just want to hug that girl. Like, it gets better. Do you know what I mean? Like, it gets better, and like, you will be able to control yourself. You will be able to control your emotions. So that's why me working with the youth is so important, because in my school that I work with now, so many of them have like low self-esteem and they think things won't get better, and I just want to shake them. Like, it does, you know, like, trust me, this thing you're stressing out, you're not going to care about it later. Like, and you'll just grow into this like assured person, you know. So when I say, back to the question about my has it always been R&B? Yeah, it's always been R&B, but I think my personality makes it a bit like just raw and just a bit grittier, like. So yeah,
that's good. I love that.
Thank you.
I love how you incorporate how you've been mentoring kids as well, because I feel like in our community we need more of us younger people to speak to them, because a lot of our older generation don't understand where we're at in life and how the world is moving. Because even though, like, even my parents, when I speak to them about money and how they can make money, how they can do better for themselves, they don't get it.
They don't get it.
It's like, we're in a whole different generation, and it's like, I have to also educate myself on my brother, because he's like, we're 5 years apart. So I know that
my sister.
in his generation, there's a difference between my generation and his generation. So I have to always educate myself and be like, okay, what are they up to? What are they doing? How they make money? Because the way my brother's talking about money, I'm thinking, trading? I said, what's trading? I don't understand this trading business. So I had to like educate myself on what he's doing, so that I can, like, you know, give him some sort of guidance of how to manage things, how to move in the world. But that was another like tangent. But I love that R&B. I love that it's always been R&B for you. You said that
R&B. It's so hot though.
You said, guys, it's 30 degrees today. We are sweating in the studio.
We're trying our best. I don't want to complain.
It's not 30, it's 30.
Oh my! I don't want to complain because we need it, but oh my lord, my gosh.
But yeah, I was going to say, you said one of your inspirations was Cheetah Girls. Starting. Who else has been your inspiration, like artist wise? Could you name? Yes. Name your artist. Name as many as you want.
Okay. For like our generation, I'll say like Tink. She's amazing.
I love Tink,
and she's been making music for such a long time. Summer Walker, SZA, even the UK. Let's bring up the UK girls: Millennia, Bella, Shay Universe, Mira May.
Oh, Shay Universe has got a
she's got a tiny
desk coming up.
Wait for that.
When I saw that, I said, "Oh,
and the way she's talking about it, she's like, this is gonna change the game." I'm like, she's so talented, and I'm happy she's finally getting her flowers. But in terms of like OGs, like Destiny's Child, Beyonce, oh my gosh, there's so many. Usher, thou who shall not be named. We'll move on from that. But so there's a lot, but Joe, Keith Sweat, SWV.
Dates back,
you know, it can go, but it depends on the generation we're talking about. But there's so many. Rihanna, Ashanti,
there's so many.
But
The list has many, isn't it?
Yeah, but no, that's good. I like that you have like a different. Not category.
Like I know what you mean.
Dates back.
Different time scales and everything like that.
Do you take inspiration from like anyone?
I would say like
you?
It depends on for like vocals, like when you really want to like get into like, okay, I want my vocal just agility to improve, like Beyonce. Like listen back to all of her like just albums and her work, and like just just her riffs and how she sings. It's like, first of all, no one can even replicate that. Like, she's Beyonce, but it's like she's just she's that blueprint for the girls, like the R&B girls, like in terms of even performance wise and just her whole brand. Like she's just this powerhouse. She's just this powerhouse. So I would say her for like just an all-round musician and brand. Rihanna for being like, Rihanna kind of reminds me of me a bit, where it's like she's just this bad girl, but she lives her truth, and I love that.
She stands by
she's just real. Like, and that for me encourages me to be my most authentic self, I would say. So I would say that them, and then Tink for just like the day-to-day, just being an artist like this that's the same age as me. She's really good, and I really like how she just like puts words together and stuff. So I take it.
Sorry, why did you say it like that? I'm so sorry.
Why are you looking at me?
To be honest, I know you're looking at me. I was thinking, what's going on? I said, why are you looking at me?
I'm paying attention to you
sorry.
guys. I'm not paying attention to you
I'm
guys.
thinking, why did Emma go like this?
Girl, don't be looking at me.
I'm sorry.
But yeah,
Go on,
to answer
sorry.
no, yeah, I've answered the question.
Oh,
So how do you feel about Beyonce changing her sound to country?
You know what? It's her roots. And I feel like that's the thing. Like, it's actually her roots. And we originated country music. People forget that. Like, we originated country music. So
even K. Michelle started to do country.
I noticed that as well.
she's one of the first, like, kind of her.
Where's she from?
Michelle.
Memphis.
That's why.
She's from Memphis.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
I quite like, I like K. Michelle.
Yeah.
I like
Love her, love
K.
hip hop
Michelle.
days.
I didn't like K. Michelle in Love and
Like Love and Hip Hop. K. Michelle.
Yeah.
The two different people, right? Yeah.
She's rebranded.
Yeah.
And I like the new K. Michelle.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think if Rihanna comes back now and starts making music, it will hit the same?
100.
Do you think it will be better, or do you think it will be
Do you know what?
underwhelming?
I don't think it can be. It's Rihanna, man.
I don't think
She
it'll ever be underwhelming. I'm not gonna
and
cap.
so much has happened to her now. She's a
Yeah.
mum.
Yeah.
We've grown up knowing Rihanna as just this, like, just hot girl. She's just on the scene. Do you know what I mean? She's a mum and she's like she's tied down now. So I feel like the music will even be more grown and like. I actually want her to make.
So do I. I want Venna to release some music so badly. I
When
feel
she
like
was here right
surprise
now,
us.
she would tell you, don't ask me about my music.
Yeah.
I just
She'll tell you.
I hear it.
I feel like Rihanna always gives us a unique sound.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like every time you think she's gonna do something similar, she always does something different. That's stuff I
Always
love
different.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
Because when she came out with was it Work?
Yeah.
That spun the whole internet. Like no one was expecting
I
that.
think it's spun everyone.
Yeah.
Like, what is this new sound?
Yeah.
Literally, because Umbrella, Rude Boy,
Yeah.
Work, all three of them are different sounds.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I feel like
Literally.
Rihanna will always be the GOAT. Like
Always.
Yeah.
always.
That's why we shouldn't always like feel like we shouldn't put an artist just in one box.
Category,
Yeah. Ourselves and put ourselves into one category. Like,
Yeah.
this man can do so much more.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
If you could, other than R&B, if there's one other genre that you could pick, what would you pick? And that's even interesting because I remember I was reading like your Spotify.
That was my question.
Sorry. I was reading your Spotify thing. It says that you've got like sounds like Afrofusion, all that stuff. So like, other than
Like R&B.
yeah, what other genre would you?
I'll say R&B is obviously like the kind of foundation, but I'll say I dabble a bit in like bashment. And also, yeah, like I've my song
What, slow or fast?
kind of slow or fast. You know what? My latest song, Tattoo, is kind of like bashment kind of influence. Actually, what really influenced it was Baby Boy, Beyonce's Baby Boy, because that's actually like a dancehall.
Yeah.
And obviously you've got Sean Paul on there, so that really inspired me to want to make an R&B but dancehall kind of sound. So I take influences from dancehall. I didn't even mention my influences from there. There's like Popcorn, Cranium, Vibes, so Spice, all these people, and then also the Afro. We can't forget like the Nigerian, like Wizkid, he's a goat. Davido. So I just think I couldn't pick between bashment and Afro. It would have to be both of them. Like I can't. Yeah, I can't pick.
Okay,
Can't
fair.
pick, yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
fair,
yes.
fair, fair, fair.